Hey, this is Amy Price here in Venadosha, Ohio on a cool day in December. And I want to wish you a Merry post-Christmas and a Happy New Year. I want to say thanks to all of you guys just for your support and your encouragement and your prayers. Honestly, this past year in 2015, I have just felt your prayers so much. And so I want to say thank you. And looking back at 2015, I would say I have really just experienced God's closeness in my life, in my ministry, in my relationships. And I'm just so thankful for Him. And I've also experienced His provision. And so I know that's come mostly through you all. And so I just want to say thank you for the way that you've come alongside me and my ministry with Athletes in Action, especially this year. Looking back at 2015, it has been an absolute blast, and there have been changes and there's been fluidity on our team. But I just look back and see how the Lord has really created a hunger on the college campus, and also how He has really allowed us to see disciples raised up this past year. And it has been just really neat for me to see as we've trusted God and just prayed for Him to bring in freshmen who love Him and who care about Him, that He's answered. And so I'm just really just thankful. And so looking to 2016, I want to just share with you guys what the next few weeks have in store. The next few weeks, coming next week, I actually am taking an apologetics class on the existence of God, and just hopefully will help just better equip me in ministry and just in my own life and my own theology. So you can pray for that. It's coming up this Monday through Friday. And the college campus starts back up January 11th. Our staff team will be primarily at Wright State, University of Dayton, and Central State University. And so we are looking forward to see God at work, and we're trusting Him for 30 disciples on those college campuses, 30 college athletes who want to be trained and equipped and reaching their team for Christ. And so that will be starting up on the 11th. And if you could just pray that God would really continue to lead us to the right athletes to pour our lives into, that would be great. Following that, a big weekend will be our winter retreat. It's February 5th through the 7th, and there's a lot of stir on the campus right now of athletes being excited about attending and just growing in their faith. And so I will be personally leading the women's time for that winter retreat. It'll be Saturday night the 6th, and so if you could pray for that. The topic of the weekend is freedom, and the topic of the women's time is freedom from shame. So we're going to be talking about just our relationships and just sin and mistakes in our past, and how to really move past shame and towards victory. And so would love your prayers as we lead up to that time. I really believe God's going to do something big. So one of the big launches that we saw this year is at Urbana University. Our team spent a day and just went on campus at Urbana and just asked the Lord to point us to the Christian athletes on campus. And one of the first athletes I met was Caitlin Edwards. And Caitlin is currently leading a sports ministry on campus called Knights for Christ. And they're just seeing a lot of growth there. And Caitlin is really wanting to continue to lead Knights for Christ, but to be resourced by Athletes in Action and be a student-led ministry continuing at Urbana. So she is very excited to bring athletes to the winter retreat in February. So just be praying for that. And if any of you are interested in helping scholarship a student at $100, please let me know. A lot of students are interested in going, but the biggest hurdle is the finances to get there. Lastly, I have been just recently watched the movie War Room. I don't know if you've seen that movie yet, but watched it with my family, and God has really been putting on my heart to have a prayer strategy. This past year, we've had an alumni team of athletes who are praying for a specific team at Wright State, and I would love to invite you to really consider taking a team. And so if you are interested in being part of our extended prayer team and really selecting one team at Wright State, University of Dayton, or Central State, we can connect you with what that team would be, but that you would have a team that you would be intentionally praying for. And you could connect with me and find out along the way what are some prayer requests for that team. But above all, there are 41 teams at those three campuses, and we would love to see each of them prayed for. the main prayer that I've been praying is from Acts 4:13, and it says that when they saw the boldness of Peter and John, they perceived that Peter and John were just ordinary common men, and the people were astonished, and they said, wow, these men, they've had to have been with Jesus, because there's something different about them. And so that is the main prayer I've just been praying for us, for our college students, that people would see us and say, wow, there is no doubt they've been with Jesus. I want that. So thanks you all for listening, and I love you. Continue to lean into Christ, and let me know how I can be praying for you. And yeah, looking forward to 2016. All right, thanks a lot. Bye.